Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 060, Topics in Developmental Mathematics, Section 2.8, Problem 16. This is Section 2.8, Problem 16. It says complete the computation 1 over 6 plus 11 over 30. So for a problem like this, we have to make the denominators the same. And I prefer to write the problem vertically to make the denominators the same. I just find it a little bit easier. So I'll rewrite the original question. And now as I look at the denominators, I have a denominator of 6 and 30. So I'd like to make them the same. And actually 30 is a very good common denominator. 30 of course goes into 30 evenly, and 6 also divides into 30 evenly. So I'm going to go ahead and make both denominators 30 and then figure out what the numerators have to be in order to make them equivalent fractions. So for the upper fraction 1 over 6, if I look at the denominators, 6 times some value multiplies to give me a 30, so it must be times 5. Well, the numerator must get multiplied times the same amount. In this case, 1 times 5 gives me a 5. So 5 over 30 is equivalent to 1 over 6. Now the lower fraction is a little bit easier. Since the denominator gets to stay the same, it was 30, it stayed 30, then the numerator also stays the same. It was 11, it stays 11. Of course, 11 over 30 is equivalent to 11 over 30. So now I have two fractions, both have a denominator of 30, so that stays in my answer. It's an addition, so I'm going to add the numerators. 5 plus 11 more is 16. Now that is the answer, but I can reduce that. 16 and 30 are both even, so I can at least start by cutting them both in half. 2 will divide into both evenly. So let's start with that. 2 goes into 16 8 times. 2 goes into 30 15 times. Now I have 8 over 15. Can I reduce that any further? I cannot. There are no numbers that divide into both 8 and 15 evenly. So that's as far as the problem goes. 8 over 15 is the final answer.